What's going on, everyone? Good afternoon. Dustin McKee here, McKee Automotive. Got some parts in for the new work truck here, and looking to do an unboxing video. Show you guys what I got. I'm pretty super stoked and excited. Been looking to get these for a long while. Finally got them, so without further ado, let's get them unboxed and find out what they are. All right, so what we have today that I am super stoked about. If you are a Cat Eye Chevy fan and you are on Instagram, the hottest lights by far out there right now for our trucks are made by Southern Retrofit Lights. And what they are, they have what he calls a half halo. I'm actually only going to set one side in here so you guys can see it. But what they do, in my opinion, they kind of mimic the new Ford Super Duty lights. And yes, I realize I'm making a reference about a Ford on a Chevy truck. But when you know what's hot, you know that by far the best looking headlights out there, stock right now, are the Ford Super Duty lights with those daytime running light bars. And these lights, as you see here, have what he calls a half halo. Now you can get just a regular switchback where they light up white, and then when you do turn signals or hazards, they light up amber. But I opted for RGB, so these will be programmable. I can run any color I want, any flashing sequence I want, and the way I'm going to wire them up, they will still work as a white daytime running light and an amber turn signal, but then I will have the capability to control them with the RGB controller and make them any color I want, and really just play with them. I didn't opt for a projector setup or any paint in here, which I will do on the bigger build, but since this is the work truck, it's a daily driver, I wanted to keep it more of a budget friendly build. But by far I've wanted a set of these headlights ever since he came out with them. I've been super stoked, wanted to work with them. So without further ado, we will get these things completely out of the box and we will go through the installation process and see what it takes to wire these bad boys up. Alright, so what we have here are the park light housings and headlight housings for the new work truck. They're from Southern Retrofit Lights, my bad. And I'm a little bit confused at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. So everything here is everything that came in the box. We have the RGB controller, which should be fairly simple, ground, power in, and then this gets hooked up to LED lights. I'm assuming we won't be using this connector. The question I have is that these 4 leads obviously hook up to the headlight and park light housings and control the lights. These run to the turn signal feeds, so simple. What that does is a switchback function. However, I do not have a wiring diagram for this, nor do I have anything that connects to this. So I have no clue really to know what hooks to here. I sent him a message. Hopefully he gets back to me soon, because as of right now, I'm gonna put them in and I'm gonna get wired what I know to wire, but I have no fucking idea how this works. It'd be nice if there was a diagram, and he might have it on his website. I'm gonna do some digging. Maybe I just haven't seen it, or maybe it's something he sends and I just didn't get. But as of right now, I will be able to install everything. However, they will not work because I have no clue how to wire this. I'm very proficient with wiring. I do a ton of wiring, a ton of custom wiring. So as soon as I get a diagram and know what to work with, we'll be in business. But I have to know what they're supposed to go to. So without further ado, let's get them on the truck. So the first step, obviously, pop the hood. Now on Cat Eye trucks, which is a common name for the 03 to 07, getting the headlights themselves out is super easy. You pull this pin right here, slides out, and then they actually just pop out Now you don't want to touch the bulb themselves. You will decrease the life of the bulb if you touch them. You undo this clip here, and they slide right out. You can use a screwdriver if you really want to, but you should be able to get it with your finger. Now the parking light, what you have to do is, if you look down in here, there's a tab right here. You can kind of see, you got to push it with a screwdriver or something equivalent. And what that'll allow the housing to do is come out. So I'm gonna grab a screwdriver. And I found that a bigger one is a little handier. You don't want to put a ton of pressure on that plastic clip because you can break them. And although these headlights are coming out, they're still a good set, and I'll be able to use them for something else. So you want to put just enough pressure on that clip to allow it to pop out. Then they will hinge out this way, slide out. And you just take your parking lights out and your little running light there. I have all LED bulbs in, and I'll be keeping those. So then the easy part, the new park light housing. Take off these little sealant stickers. The hardest part about this is going to be all these wires have to run into the cab. So what I'm going to do is sneak this wire through here and try to find the best possible way to route it so that it can get into the cab. And I'm actually going to run up here, and what I'll wind up doing is running, almost dropped it, all these wires along that fender into the cab. Almost forgot this little sticker here. Just cut your fingernails, it's a real bitch to get hold of. So just reverse the order of taking everything out. And eventually what I'm going to do is put switchback bulbs in here so that they are white for driving and then amber for turn signals. I haven't bought those yet, so it's not going to happen now. Put that in there. Make sure the wire's out of the way. And that lower housing just snaps in there like that. Alright guys, so unfortunately this is going to be a part one of a two-part installation video due to the fact that I am missing the voltage regulator, which you should see a picture of right now. Unfortunately, going through, looking at all the wiring that I was supplied, the voltage regulator, which hooks up to here, is missing in the box. It's probably my fault. I rushed him. I have a deadline I'm trying to make. I want to be at the Lifted Truck Nationals next week. So he was hurrying up to get me the stuff. Is what it is. So when that comes in, we will finish the installation video. For right now, what I'm going to do is I am going to button up some of the wiring so that I can run the headlights on the truck and not have stuff hanging out. I'm going to take the wires from the passenger side headlight, remove this shroud, snake them along the core support underneath, and run it over to here. And then what I will do is just tie up all the wiring over here by the fuse block so that when the piece comes in that I need, I can go ahead and get all that wired up, and we will do the rest of this video and show you how that works when they come in. But as of now, I'm super stoked about how they look. I'll be even more stoked when they work. But for now, they will function as a regular turn signals and headlights. I am going to change the way some stuff is wired eventually, because with these running as a daytime running light and then a turn signal, these being a turn signal will kind of just distract for that. So I have a couple ideas that I'm not ready to let quite out of the bag yet, but for now they're gonna work as normal lights, so you won't even be able to tell. But still super excited, just looking forward to getting everything in and getting them wired up. Alright everyone, so as you can see, things didn't quite turn out the way I wanted them to. Still super excited to have the headlights. I'll be even more excited when they're done. But gonna be trying to grow the YouTube channel and trying to show this content across all my platforms. So if you're looking for more content like this, or if you have any ideas for stuff you want to see, especially anything cat eye related, hit me up on Instagram. It's McKee Automotive TS. Facebook is McKee Automotive, or YouTube, McKee Automotive LLC. Looking to grow the channel, looking to grow some more content, keep up with the work truck build, as well as we will be getting back into our big truck build, which will be a big show truck, frame off restoration on some 40-inch tires, maybe some 42s. But if you're looking for more content like that, go ahead and look us up. Thanks and have a great day.